Hello everyone, back in today's first video, doing European Outlook for today's first video. So, as was on Friday, we've got our weekend forecast for not just UK, but for the rest of Europe as well. So, we'll be seeing what's going on in the coming week to 10 days. For Europe, very shortly, just to say that JMA Friday is coming up later on today. So, that's the month-end look ahead. So, it's on a Friday, and we'll have a regular week 10-day video update as well, including all of the usual features. So, it's going to be a busy old day at Gasworthy's today. Now, these videos, European Outlooks, are YouTube exclusive, so they're not being embedded to Gaz. Obviously, if you want to watch these every Friday when we release them, as well as the USA forecast when we release that on a Thursday night. If you want to do that, then you'll need to subscribe to the Gasworthy's YouTube channel, click all notifications, and then you will be notified when we are releasing these videos. Right then, so let's start off with the situation today, Friday 19th of June. So we've still got this Scandinavian high up to the far north of Europe. That's sitting over northern Scandinavia, dominating the weather up there. Otherwise, very slack gradient still across many central parts of Europe, bringing more heavy showers, but pretty warm temperatures. And there is low pressures developing in the Atlantic. That's going to start trying to push in, or it will push in, to the west of Europe as we go through the weekend. Here's the upper air temperatures for today. So it's still hot across much of northern Europe, many parts of Scandinavia, away from the far north anyway. Looking hotter, this heat extends back into the northeast of Europe and west of Russia. Also coming down the eastern side, it's pretty warm through there. And then as we come down into Mediterranean, well, obviously it's pretty hot as we go through the Med too. Excuse me. To the northwest of Europe, it is a little bit cooler there around the UK and Ireland, and also pushing into parts of France as well. Some cooler, fresh air is beginning to move in from off the Atlantic. So we've got a three-way split, really, for precipitation today. Much of Scandinavia is looking dry. One or two road showers around, but many parts of Scandinavia and into the far northwest of Russia, pretty dry through there. Then we have this swathe of much more unsettled conditions from Ireland to the UK, going through France, Low Countries, Germany, over to Poland, Ukraine, and then on towards the north of Black Sea. Heavy showers and thunderstorms through those areas. Again, they do stretch up towards the south of the Baltic Sea and over towards Denmark as well. Big showers and thunderstorms likely there. And then down through the Mediterranean, a lot of dry weather coming up through the course of this afternoon. Temperatures look like that, so it is becoming cooler out in the northwest. Still reasonably warm, I suppose, for the time of year, but temperatures dropping down into sort of low 20s for parts of France. A little bit cooler than that as we come up into Ireland and the UK. But going further eastwards, it becomes pretty hot across Scandinavia. Temperatures are still around 30 degrees there, 86 Fahrenheit, and that heat extends into the west of Russia too. Eastern parts of Europe also looking very warm. Temperatures widely into the low 30s, when coming through the Mediterranean. Again, it's quite a hot scene through there. That's Saturday, so the high pressure continues over Scandinavia, but this low pressure starting to move in from off the Atlantic. That's beginning to bring wet and windy weather in towards the Republic of Ireland. Slack gradients again on the eastern side of Europe, producing more heavy showers and thunderstorms. A ridge beginning to build down towards the Mediterranean. Heat is starting to build across Spain with the upper air temperatures. Talking about it is definitely starting to get hotter across Spain and into some central parts of Mediterranean as well tomorrow. Still a very, very warm and humid scene up across the northern, northeastern parts of Europe, but west of Europe definitely looking quite a lot cooler. So heavy showers and thunderstorms from Germany going over towards the eastern and northeastern part of Europe. Again, there could be some quite big thunderstorms around, giving torrential rain in some places. You notice this band of wet and windy weather as well, coming in from off the Atlantic in towards Ireland. Going to be threatening western parts of the UK as well as we go through into Saturday evening. Down in the Med, it's a dry, sunny and hot scene though through most places, from Spain and Portugal in the west over towards Greece in the east. Temperatures looking like that, so very warm across Scandinavia. Again, tomorrow temperatures widening to the upper 20s to low 30s Celsius. That heat extends over towards the eastern and northeastern part of Europe and west of Russia too. Coming down the east side of Europe, very warm again. Temperatures widely mid to upper 20s Celsius to low 30s. And then coming through the Med, it's a hot scene there. I think through central parts of Spain, we'll probably be seeing temperatures up to 33, 34 on Saturday afternoon. That's going well into the 90s Fahrenheit. Again, it is cool cooler in the northwest, Ireland, the UK, and northern parts of France, and the Low Countries and Denmark. Not as warm through those areas. Temperatures pegged back into the upper teens Celsius tomorrow. That's Sunday, and again, we've got this low pressure out in the Atlantic. That's quite a significant area of low pressure for the time of year. It is bringing a band of wind and rain overnight, Saturday to Sunday across the UK and Ireland. But look at the ridge from the Azores high beginning to strengthen down across Spain and Portugal, and starting to push northwards towards France as well. At the same time, the Scandinavian high is still left there over Scandinavia, while eastern parts of Europe are under a trough of low pressure and looking rather showery. Upper air temperatures, but still the heat wave goes on across Scandinavia, and we see hot air extending down from the eastern side of Europe as well. It's a lot cooler out in the northwest with those upper air temperatures, and on a strong westerly wind as well. And then we come down through Mediterranean. It's a hot scene, particularly again through Spain, with the upper air temperatures really getting quite hot indeed. Most parts of Scandinavia are looking dry, but southern parts of Norway, Sweden, possibly Denmark, seeing some heavy showers, and that showery weather does extend towards the east of Europe as well. Big thunderstorms on this eastern side of Europe. Wet and windy to start with on Sunday anyway for Ireland and the UK. That rain will clear away in towards the North Sea. Few showers across France and southern parts of Germany, but we get down into Mediterranean, and again, a lot of dry and hot weather, especially through the central bowl of the bed, Corsica, Sardinia, and the holiday islands of the Balearics, and back towards Spain and Portugal. Dry and hot through there. A few heavy showers around the Balkans and the Adriatic Sea, going down in towards some northern parts of Greece. Heat is really building across Spain. The pink colours are starting to turn up. That's lifting temperatures for the south of Spain, probably to around 38 degrees, 100 Fahrenheit, I think is possible, down across southern Spain on Sunday afternoon. Otherwise, quite widely, it's a warm scene from many parts of Europe, particularly central and northern and eastern Europe. Temperatures up to around 30 to 32, so that's sort of upper 80s Fahrenheit. Out in the northwest, again, it's a cooler scene though for Ireland and the UK, with temperatures down into the low 20s Celsius through there. Monday sees high pressure beginning to strengthen from the Azores across France and into northern parts of Germany, the Low Countries, and possibly parts of the UK as well. This area of low pressure begins to get pushed out towards the northwest. Eastern parts of Europe are still looking rather showery. Looks like it could be starting to generate some showers across Scandinavia too. Upper air temperatures very, very hot down across Spain, and much of Mediterranean looking really hot as well. Summer is about to lift up 2, 3, 4 gears, I think, down across Spain and into Mediterranean in the next few days. Going further northwards, still quite a coolish scene really in the northwest, but becoming warmer than it is over the weekend. Towards the eastern side of Europe, it's still very warm for the upper air temperatures there. Across Scandinavia, the upper air temperatures remain pretty warm. Heavy showers and thunderstorms on the eastern side of Europe, some of those stretching into southern parts of Scandinavia as well, but much of northern Scandinavia and the northeast of Europe looking dry. Through central and western areas, it is a lot drier as that ridge from the Azores high is starting to build. So from like West Poland westwards, most places are looking dry on Monday, although Ireland and the UK could still, and northern parts of the UK could have some cloud and some rain. Temperatures on Monday look like that, so it's very warm in the north and northeast of Europe. Again, temperatures up to 20s to low 30s. Hottest temperatures though down across Spain, where again I think we'll be approaching 38 degrees through there. And coming further northwards, begin to get warmer across France as well. Temperatures lifting up into the mid to upper 20s Celsius for France, into Germany and Belgium and Holland. Still a little bit on the lowly side with temperatures for the UK, but I think we'll see temperatures beginning to push back up into the low 20s through the UK and Ireland. High pressure takes over across many central, western, northern parts of Europe on Tuesday, centering around northern Germany and Denmark. That will start to bring up hotter air from the south. At the same time, eastern Europe still looking pretty showery with that trough of low pressure. Upper air temperatures show heat beginning to build now across many northern and western parts of Europe, especially again through Spain and into the Mediterranean, but much of western Europe, including Ireland and the UK, seeing those upper air temperatures starting to lift up. In fact, it is a very warm scene across many parts of Europe by the time we get through to Tuesday. A lot of dry weather under that ridge of high pressure, as you would expect. There is some heavy showers and thunderstorms over on the eastern side of Europe, kind of like from Ukraine to the Black Sea, and then down into some parts of Greece and maybe over to Turkey as well. Some quite big showers and thunderstorms there. But the majority of Europe looking dry on Tuesday. A little bit of cloud and patchy rain threatening Norway, Scotland, and also the Republic of Ireland. That rain could be quite heavy for the Irish Republic. Temperatures getting hotter, so yes, heat building under that area of high pressure Spain. Again, so Spain up to around 38, possibly to 40 degrees. That's going to around 103 Fahrenheit for central parts of Spain. Heat beginning to push northwards in towards France as well. I think there we're seeing temperatures up to around 32. That's 90 Fahrenheit. Up to Ireland and the UK, we see temperatures lifting up to around 25, 26, 27, definitely possible. And then going over into northern, central and western parts of Europe, again, it's a very warm scene with temperatures that are lifting up into the mid to upper 20s Celsius. At the same time, it's perhaps a little bit cooler with those heavy showers and thunderstorms over on the eastern side of Europe on Tuesday. Wednesday sees high pressure dominating through many northern, central and western parts of Europe, and the heat will really be starting to build from the south as well. Upper air temperatures look really warm across northern and western parts of Europe, although somewhat cooler air is trying to push in towards Scotland and Ireland. Going towards the eastern part of Europe, it is quite hot over there too. A lot of dry weather on Wednesday. Some heavy showers and thunderstorms still over the eastern part of Europe, so from the Balkans going to the Black Sea. Yes, some heavy showers and thunderstorms possible there. Possibly some through some parts of Italy as well. And one or two beginning to kick off through mountainous areas of Spain, especially around the Pyrenees. But that said, many places are looking dry on Wednesday with plenty of hot sunshine, particularly through central northwest parts of Europe. A little bit showery for Ireland and the UK too. Look at the heat building. Again, particularly on this western side of Europe, so Scandinavia, down through Germany, going into the Low Countries, France, Spain, Portugal, temperatures widely reaching 30 degrees or more. So that's well into 80s Fahrenheit. I think we start to import some of that heat into parts of the UK as well. So probably getting to 30 degrees across southeastern England, I would have thought, on Wednesday afternoon. That's 86 Fahrenheit. Still a little bit cooler, though, for Ireland and the UK. Over on the eastern side of Europe, it remains a very warm scene there. Thursday, we'll see high pressure dominating across many northern, western, central parts of Europe as the low pressure and jet stream getting pushed out towards Greenland and through Iceland too. The upper air temperatures are hot through most northern, central and western parts of Europe, maybe a little bit cooler on the eastern and the northeast side of Europe, and also some cooler air trying to dig southwards in towards Ireland and the UK as well. A lot of dry weather on Thursday through many parts of Europe, heavy showers and thunderstorms right over on the far eastern side of Europe, and one or two scattered storms like through France and northern Spain being triggered by the heat, but generally it's a dry scene through most places. Showery rain through Norway and a little bit of patchy rain through western Scotland and the Republic of Ireland. Looks hot across most parts of Europe, temperatures widely ranging from around 30 to 38 degrees across many parts of Europe from north to south. Again, the heat really building through most parts of Europe as we go to the second half of the week. Maybe a little bit on the cooler side over on the east side of Europe. And down in the UK remains a little bit cooler there. I'll just run you out through to the day 10. So this is Friday, a week away, sees high pressure bringing dry, hot weather to most parts of the northern, central and western Europe. That goes on into Saturday as well. An area of low pressure on Saturday will be trying to come in from off the Atlantic, possibly threatening some thunder for Ireland and the UK, and then probably introducing somewhat cooler and fresher air by the time we get through to day 10, which is Monday the 29th of June. By then we're beginning to push that heat over towards the eastern part of Europe as the northwest begins to cool down. So yes, summer's really going to start kicking up 2 or 3 gears in the next couple of weeks across many parts of Europe. It's going to be turning increasingly hot through many parts of Europe in the week ahead. And I think we'll be seeing some real heat down across Spain and into the Mediterranean. So summer finally cranking up a couple of gears in the week ahead. If you've enjoyed this weekend forecast for Europe, then please give us a like on the video. Let us know in the comments what you think, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll be back later on with Jeremy Friday and the week ahead and the week to 10-day view update, so come back for that then. That's all for now though, and thanks for watching.